So, willkommen zur nächsten Folge der Bengals Franchise. Bevor wir ins Spiel gehen, wir erstmal die Upgrades, die beiden machen. Besonders für Joe Burrow ist das wichtig. Für mich das Rätsel ist, warum der nicht im 99er Club ist. Ich meine ja nur 2 Quarterbacks mit Lamar Jackson und Josh Allen im 99er Club. Wir müssen auf jeden Fall, die O-Line ist auf jeden Fall bockstark. Sondern durch Pina sicherlich. Wir müssen definitiv aufpassen, wenn wir dann defensiv dran sind.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Cincinnati Bengals. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September, you're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October, things start to become a little bit more clear. We know the contenders. We know the teams that have a long road ahead of them. These October games go a long way to setting the table come playoff time later in the season.
So, here come the Bengals. And Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. But if he does that, I tell you what, I really like their chances.
On the ground, it's the veteran Zach Moss. And he'll take this past the 40, pick up the 5. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the Lions' 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. The run has begun with Moss. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down. They need 5. Here we go.
3rd and 5.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Tyreek Williams, first rounder out of Ohio State. They're on the tackle. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. Now it's going to be third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal.
And how about this early on? They blocked the kick. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short. And the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's gone. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's a second and 12. From the gun, it's Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Formation for the Lions.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
No, los geht's. Nächster Drive.
Play action now. It's Burrow. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. To the left side, caught by McMillan. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Throwing is Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here we go. They go play action for Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop, stop.
Now, faking the give. Open left side is Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to get the first down. An aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Malcolm Rodriguez in for the tackle. Third and 6.
Brings up third
Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now, Burrow. Looking down the field there, but
Richtig Contact ins Gesicht.
So far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. He'll find Gesicki over the middle. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Ja, ist klar, Digga. Dass der den so easy picken kann. Was wirft er denn um die Arme? Und jetzt fühlen sie sich wieder, als ob sie die Größten wären.
You just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. He puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd down.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground.
Es war
The Lions' first down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Gott, verläuft der langsam die Zeit davon.
One final throw before the break. Now pass deep for St. Brown.
Was lässt meine Defense sich so uncovered? Die lässt sie da komplett uncovered da.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Defenses control the first half, but when will we see some points? Hopefully soon, as this 3rd quarter begins. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a
Okay,
middle
put
phase.
slide.
There's
Genau,
the
dann hast du
catch.
diesmal
But
keine
before it turns into a
Pick
run, you have to
werden
secure the
und
ball
vielleicht
as a
jetzt mal
ball carrier,
punkten.
right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for
Das
granted.
steht mir so auf
Catching
den
it
Sack,
is
dass die
just
sich
step
aber
one.
unbedingt mal den
You
Ball
gotta secure the ball before
Ja,
you
die
become a runner.
passen. Trotz des passiert, fühlen die sich jedes Mal so.
2nd down. Burrow. That's caught by Brooks. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Moss trying to push the pile forward, but he's
Der
not
Moss,
gonna
der
get
ist so
in.
fett.
They stop
Er ist
him up
zu
short.
dick, um den Ball
They'll
ins
try it again
Endzone zu
from
rennen.
the 2. 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and
Hä?
goal.
Wieso war der jetzt nicht Endzone?
Here we go.
Ich will noch mal kurz gucken. Instant Replay.
This crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
Das ist ein Scam, das ist ein Scam, das ist ein Scam, Scam.
Of their 3 timeouts for the half.
Ey, wird so ein Flachsen gemacht.
Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. That is
Es ist doch lächerlich. Es ist doch lächerlich. Das ist ein Scam. Das kannst du niemandem erzählen. Dass das keine Punkte waren.
Williams in motion. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound. Second down.
Verfickte Scheiße nochmal. Mein Receiver, Jamar Chase, fängt den Ball
Here's Goff. And he got rid of that one.
sichtbar in der Endzone. Es ist kein Touchdown.
That's incomplete. Third
Er
down
war
and
mit dem
3.
Fuß stehen in der Endzone.
Now Goff. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. They'll begin 1st and 10. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, this is Moss. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Right here,
Ey,
down the
Digga.
field.
Higgins,
Ball
was
incomplete.
machst
T.
du?
Higgins, the intended receiver on that one.
Du musst dich doch auf einen Catch vor dem Defensive-Spieler bewegen.
Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's in! Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He'll return this from the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and 5.
Ja, Spieler haben ihn ausgeschaltet. Clean receiver.
Laporta in motion. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here now, 3rd and 5.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Patrick motioning here. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball his shot of it. They say
Ja,
it's 4th
der lässt sich wieder
and
fallen nach
inches.
vorne und gut ist.
That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Goff to throw. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again.
Hä?
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. And
Ja, das fällt auch nicht um.
will be a gain of
Den
8.
können 13 Spieler auswechseln. Kann man das gesamte Defense tackeln oder fällt das für ein letztes? So ein Ding ist das.
Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Goff. That's to the running back, David Montgomery. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Chris Jenkins Jr. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away.
Lions wieder mal stoppen, das
Forced
ist
to punt,
natürlich gut.
trailing here in the 4th quarter. And some nifty running on the return. With some good yardage before he was taken down. The Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he will dive into the end zone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. McPherson now for the PAT. He knocks it through.
Der ist verkackt im Kick.
14-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back
Momentan
at
gibt es für die Lions hier heute in Cincinnati nicht wirklich was zu holen.
Goff to throw. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle.
Jameson
Bring him down, but
Williams ist
not
halt
until he gets the 45-yard line.
das ist ja schon ein starker Receiver.
First down, Detroit.
Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Wilson 2 brings up second down.
Laporta in motion. A second down throw for Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And they're going to work this down
Ich
inside the
frage ey,
45.
die machen nur eine Hardy oder so.
And the Lions first down.
Goff to throw on first down. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down.
Ja, was macht ihr denn?
Brings up second and 11.
On second down, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This will not do the trick. They stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. So here it is, 4th down and 10. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. The Lions all their first time out, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the Lions 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Oh nee, das ist Aiden Hutchinsons Seite.
And it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run with Moss. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 15-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That one just
Ey,
kept
Digga.
getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Now,
Ich kann den Ball ja auch nicht mal
we have a
wegwerfen.
player
Ich drück
who is
5
injured.
die Scheiß werfen, ja, werfen.
They'll throw now 3rd and forever. And that is incomplete.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was
Digga.
nowhere to go with the ball.
Nicht mal die Reihe, nicht mal
Just
die
trying to extend the
Laden.
lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to
Gebracht.
have back.
Here's first down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On first down, it's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll come up.
Jangan macht nur noch Harry.
A gain of 13 yards.
And they'll get up and spike it with exactly 40 seconds to go. Laporta in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Goff. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down.
Automatic first down.
Now, Goff. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. Throwing, Goff. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Play is a turnover on down.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again.
Still first down. On 1, ready? Here we go.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Das sind zwar nicht unbedingt überragende Spiele, die wird immer zeigen. Aber Sieg ist Sieg. Jax Hill. Ja, wir gehen weiter. In die nächste Woche. Gehen wir nochmal Mock auf, da werden wir eigentlich auch ein Spiel, was man eigentlich komplett in einer eigenen Folge selbst spielen muss. Wir können aber schon mal anfangen zu gucken, ob wir Verträge verlängert bekommen. Cam Bright zum Beispiel. Jax Hill ist jung oder verkauft, glaube ich, kriegen wir. Gucken erstmal, bei dem die hier offensichtlich wollen. Joseph Osaya. Und ein Edge Rusher. Moss. Jake Browning. Da kann man sich auch nächste Saison hier in der ersten den Super Bowl gewinnen, kann man sich in der nächsten Folge auch mal, nächste Saison auch mal nach einem Backup QB umschauen. Jack Harris. das war's mit dieser Franchise-Folge. Eine Sache gucken wir noch. Trade Center. Trade Block. Mark Jones wäre interessant. Rashid Rice. Alright, nicht Rice. Richie Rice. Taysom Hill. So. So, dann haben wir die erste mit dieser Folge auch geschafft. Wir sind natürlich jetzt als einzigst anbietende Team der NFL noch der AFC noch. Die Buccaneers und die Packers sind auch noch beide anbieten. Sind die drittbeste Offense der League, die Niners, und die geht's in beide 3 Yards besser. Und hat auch mal eben nur 6 Yards besser von Defense her als die zweitbeste Defense, die Bucks. Die Packers sind die drittbeste Defense. Home Wins haben wir 2, die meisten haben 2. Home Loses, Home Ties, Road Wins. Wir haben die meisten Road Wins. Wir haben 2-mal auswärts gespielt. Matthew Stafford. Alter, in 6 Wochen 8-6 und die ist ja noch stärker mit 9-6. Bin ich froh, dass ich nicht gegen einen der Top 3 Sacks Producer spielen muss. Jetzt war wirklich Feierabend für diese Folge.